Okay, there's gonna be a whole bunch of outtakes from this, and this is really terrible for me. Usually I do not care. I'm like one take, I film it, and I'm just like blah, blah, blah. Here I go, and there you have it. I don't know what's gotten into me today. I guess it's just I'm starting something new and I want it to start off on the right foot, I suppose. So let me tell you a little bit what I'm doing with this table and what's going on here. Before I get into the technical details and specifics of what I'm trying to do with these filters in this special modified camera, I want to say why. So I don't usually do the whole regular, I'm a YouTuber and I'm posting all the time on social media and I'm trying to gain following, and I absolutely hate the term influencer, and there's just so much BS out there that what's the real value added? It's just this system that's feeding a bunch of short attention span. I'm not into it. So that being said, I came across someone on YouTube, it was just a few days ago, and his name is Daniel Milner, and he is a very talented photographer. He's been in the industry for, I believe, about 30 years, and he started doing YouTube videos, and it's an assortment of vlogs, process, thoughts on photography, the quality, the value of printing your photography and printing your work, and the thought process that goes into that, the refinement that has to go into create a quality print product. And working on printing art and photography is something that's been on my mind for about a year now, and I did my first art show last year and printed some abstract form prints that were based in landscape that I shot on this camera that I'm filming with right now, a Fuji X-H1. And I absolutely love the Fuji cameras, but I'm gonna stay away from that topic right now. So I came across his channel and it was different. He was very authentic. He talks just about all different aspects of life and how it pertains to work and just thought process that goes into things and the value of reading and writing, and some things that are very basic, but things that I think we should return to as society, as a culture, and in this downtime where we're all quarantined and have a little bit of moments to reflect on what we're doing, what our habits are, what do we fill the space with? What do we fill that extra time with? And are you just wasting it? And is it just a vacation and you're screwing off? Or are you actually trying to learn a new skill or better yourself or get back into the arts in some way? And I'm trying to grab onto that and do that for myself. And I'm trying to encourage other people to do the same, because these are opportunities that we have and we don't have a million of them. And life is fickle and short sometimes. So take advantage of things and live. So essentially, the message I was getting from Mr. Milner there, I was really connecting to it and I was getting value out of it. And for that reason, I thought, well, why don't I do something similar? I don't have to do anything the way other people do it online. I don't give a crap about what the views are, how many people are out there, but the people who do connect with me, it's gonna be great. So blah, 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 there I go. Now let's move into why I have this stuff sitting in front of me. So you can do this to almost any camera that I'm aware of. They modify it. Life Pixel did this for me. I have a little bit of their material. They sent me these in the box with it. Thank you so much. And then they do workshops as well. The editing process when you're doing infrared and full spectrum imagery is definitely different. And I'm gonna go ahead and show some of the images here in a second on the screen when I talk about what these are. So before I mess them up, I just received this camera today. So I went out and did some test shots, and I'm gonna probably do some more before the sun goes down. But the whole idea here is I love abstract imagery and sort of otherworldly imagery that is familiar, but it's also foreign at the same time. Black and white photography and infrared, I kind of view as similar in that vein. So you're looking into something that you can't see with your naked eye. You're seeing the world differently. You're looking in this lens, through this filter, whatever you want to call it, and you're seeing this other reality perhaps, or this other thing that exists that we don't get to see walking around normally. And that's one of the things that I love about shooting black and white photography, and that's why I'm really jumping into the infrared thing. I want to explore what can be done with in camera and in post, and what are the different color palettes that can be explored. What are the different effects and feelings and things that you can get across in an image that feels different than a regular photograph. So, and I feel like black and white and infrared kind of are in that same category. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be doing both of them still. I'm probably going to still be doing a lot of black and white, and then even shooting black and white in infrared. So that being said, I want to show you a little bit of what I have here. I've got four of these filters. Now, these filters you put on a lens on the front of the camera, and you're going to limit your light spectrum to basically you're filtering out different types of light, and you're achieving different looks. So I've got one from Kalari Vision. It's an IR chrome, and it has this blue hue to it. This one, it gets you a absolutely beautiful red and blue look, the blue sky and red foliage. And I've seen some incredible work out there from a lot of people just doing things with this filter alone, let alone anything else. And now the next one, these are from LifePixel. I have 3 of these from LifePixel. This one is called, this was Hypercolor. It's yellow, as you can see. This one, I'm gonna share some images as well. Some closer to out of camera, and then some that are probably a little bit more modified. I don't know if I'll make notes on it. I'm trying not to make this like this crazy workflow, and I'm trying to be more seamless about, oh, I'm just sharing the process here and this is what I'm doing. This one is super color. So you got this red-orange color, which really comes through in the sky, and it's kind of like this eerie otherworld Mars effect. Now the last one is this super blue. I actually have it on here right now. Let's see if I can, sucker's on there kind of tight right now. So you can see it's pretty dark. This one's darker. I don't know if I can get the light to hit it, but it's pretty dark purple blue, pretty dark, like kind of like a cobalt. And I haven't even shot with this one yet. I'm gonna be going out tonight and doing some with that. So I'll try to share some of that. My system for this is pretty small and compact. The XT30, it's got a small little grip. I might even add a battery grip or a little bit more, something with some more meat on it, because it's a little small. People with larger hands might not love the feeling of that. So I've got an XH1 that has a really nice grip on it. I've got this, it's a 35 on Fuji, so it's a crop, basically a 50. This f/0.95 Midicon Zhongyi Speedmaster. This is an awesome lens. I really love this lens. So I'm shooting a lot with this and this Nikon 28mm. So I have an adapter that is a speed booster adapter made by Zhongyi as well, same company that makes this lens. And it reduces the crop factor and gives you the full frame 28mm on these Fuji cameras. I absolutely love it. Some people get, pixel peeping at 400% and blah, 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 and they're gonna say, oh, you're losing some image quality. I'm gonna tell you that I printed something at over 6 feet tall from the XH1 out of this in black and white, and it looks amazing. So I just don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem. So absolutely love that. 28mm is kind of like my go-to for a wider lens. I prefer it to the 35, and I prefer it to 24. 24 just feels like this a little too weird, and 28 feels still natural, but getting a lot in the frame at the same time. And then I've got the 23mm f2 here. So I've got step rings, they call them, for these. I actually thought I had them on the table, but I don't. So essentially I am putting these filters from 52 down to 43 with step rings, basically adapter rings, to attach them to the front of the camera. I'm gonna wrap this video up for now and try to come back with maybe some more findings. I'm going to really try to hold myself to posting more content and uploading more content regularly, just in the efforts of connecting with people who are like-minded and want to be more open and want to get deeper than just let's share one photo that everybody will like. So I hope you get some kind of value out of what I'm going to post. I'm going to do a revamp on my whole channel and probably my website too. And if you managed to listen this long, I really appreciate anyone out there who, giving me your attention. It's a crazy world out there, and attention is hard to keep. On that note, I'm going to head out. Check out McCool Media for some of my work, and I will see you next time. Filming myself usually is not my thing. Check. Yo, dog, what's up? Start over. Wow. All right, I'm going to try to do this one more time. Okay, so fucking A. Okay, I'm gonna try. No, I'm gonna do.